You did not choose your dominant hand. Your brain picked a side before you ever had an opinion. The clue starts in bones. The arm you use more becomes slightly longer, denser, and stronger. Ancient skeletons show the same pattern we see today, about 10% left-handed. In a cave in Croatia, scientists studied a Neanderthal who died around 130,000 years ago. That Neanderthal had been working animal hide with their mouth and hands. They held one edge with their teeth and scraped with a stone tool. Sometimes the tool slipped and scratched the front teeth. The direction of those scratches revealed which hand held the tool. Again and again, the answer points to the right hand. Long before farming, language, or cities, our family was already favoring the right. Cave paintings tell the same story. Ancient artists pressed one hand to the wall and blew pigment around it. Most of those outlines are left hands, which means the hand doing the careful spraying was usually the right. And it is not a choice like picking your favorite color. Identical twins can share the same DNA and still prefer different hands. If both parents are right-handed, your left-handed odds sit near the global average. If one parent is left-handed, the odds rise. If both parents are left-handed, the odds rise even more. The best current idea is that there is no single left-handed gene. Instead, there are many tiny effects plus one tendency nicknamed right shift. Your brain is cross-wired. The left hemisphere controls the right side of your body. The right hemisphere controls the left side. In most right-handers, language lives mainly in the left hemisphere. That includes Broca's area, a region tied to speech. That same side also helps run the dominant hand. So hand control, tool use, and language cluster together. Right shift pushes that cluster into the left hemisphere. When that happens, the body usually becomes right-handed. Without that push, the brain gets less instruction. And the body may pick a side more by chance. So left-handedness is not really a gene for left-handedness. It is closer to the absence of a strong instruction to become right-handed. The right-hand bias may come from something older than tools. It may come from walking on two legs. Kangaroos also stand upright, and they show a species-wide hand preference too. But they mostly go the other way. Many kangaroos favor the left. That suggests freeing the hands may force a brain to pick a side. If right-handedness became the default, why did lefties survive at all? The answer shows up in sports. In baseball, left-handed hitters are far more common at the top than in the general population. The same pattern appears in boxing, fencing, tennis, cricket, and mixed martial arts. Lefties are not automatically stronger. They are rarer. Most athletes train against right-handed opponents. Their reflexes expect one angle. Then a lefty walks in and everything is mirrored. Punch comes from the wrong side, and in a fight, that fraction matters. When something is rare, being rare can be an advantage. But if too many people become left-handed, the surprise dies. That is why the number stays near 10%. But life is not only combat. A lot of life is cooperation. We share tools, copy movements, and build equipment for the majority. Scissors, desks, can openers, guitars, and instructions usually assume right-handed use. That makes many everyday tasks harder for lefties. Golf shows the other side of the equation. In golf, there is no opponent to surprise. So left-handed advantage mostly disappears. What remains is a world of right-handed clubs and coaching. Competition can help lefties. Shared tools can punish them. The 10% we see today is those pressures balancing over generations. Left-handed brains are also wired a little differently. In most people, brain tasks are divided very strictly. Language stays mostly on one side. Spatial tasks and face recognition stay mostly on the other. In lefties, that division is often more spread out. Language and other tasks can share more territory across both hemispheres. That may help some lefties recover language faster after certain brain injuries. The other hemisphere can sometimes step in. And tasks that combine information from different regions can show small advantages. But this is not a superpower. It is just a slightly less strict brain layout. Culture did not treat that difference gently. The Latin word for left is sinister. We still use that word to mean something dark or threatening. In English, right also means correct. For centuries, left-handed children were forced to switch. Teachers tied left hands down. Parents knocked pens out of left hands. Schools treated left-handedness like a defect to be corrected. But the correction almost never changed the brain. The brain had already chosen. It was not negotiating. Your hand preference was forming before you could understand it. The hand you wave with is older than civilization. The hand you write with is older than language. And the people who reach with the other hand are not mistakes. They are the reason everyone else still has to stay ready. Because sometimes the rare angle is the one nobody sees coming.